and welcome to True Facts. Today's subject, bones and joints. We use our skeletal system to aid us in movement. To help us in this task, we have three different types of joints: fibrous, cartilaginous, and synovial. They're named for the respective fluids surrounding them. Some joints are more flexible than others. Some allow no movement, while others allow complete movement. However, naming them the won't let you move can kind of let you move, and the lets me shake it joints were deemed a silly decision by the scientific community. So the won't let you move joints became known as the synarthrosis, or fibrous joints. They are the ones found in the cranium, along the four sutures found in the skull. The four joints that are in the cranium are the coronal suture, the lambdoidal suture, the squamosal suture, and the sagittal suture. They're called sutures because they look like medical sutures. In order to put it in human terms, imagine sewing together a coconut perfectly cracked into four parts, with its own fibrous shell strands. That's how the fibrous joints do. Can kind of let you move joints, or cartilaginous joints, are another matter entirely. A cousin of fibrous joints, they envy the synovial joints' moving abilities and attempt to mimic them. However, they lack the backbone to really cut loose. These joints are situational and will only move if it's the ideal moment, like bending to take impact to the rib cage, or, in the instance of the pelvis, expanding for childbirth. In order to put it in more understandable terms, imagine not doing anything until someone told you to, kind of like your early teens. The lets me shake it, or synovial joints, however, are the life of the party, freely moving about and having an osteoblast. They stay loose by shedding the tissue between the articulating bones like an old coat. They maintain their sliding lifestyle with a diet of synovial fluid, menisci, half-moon resembling cartilage bits, and bursae, friction-reducing fluid-filled sacs. Of course, when after 50 or so odd years, the joints are no longer the spry young quails they used to be, and they experience a midlife crisis. Instead of having affairs with the reproductive system, getting marrow enhancements, or dipping into retirement pensions to purchase a flashy prosthetic, they get bursitis, get inflamed, and pretty much become an utter nuisance. So really, it's like a midlife crisis in regards to being an utter nuisance. Just as there are many bones, there are many subjoints, meaning categories of joints within bones. Saddle joints can be found in your thumb, giving you the ability to put it up. Here is an example. Here are two people joined together on a saddle. Now, they're giving me the thumbs up. Work those saddle joints. Next is a ball and socket joint, found in your shoulders and hips. These joints give you the ability to swing freely. Here we have a baseball pitcher about to use his ball and socket joint in his shoulder to pitch the perfect ball. Now we have pivot joints. They're located in your neck. Using them, you can turn your head side to side. We also have hinge joints in our elbows and knees. They are what is allowing this person to bounce a soccer ball in their knee. Gliding joints are found in the wrist and ankle, allowing us to freely move our appendages. Finally is the condyloid joint, found in your fingers and toes, allowing you to advance freely in your game of Candyland. Joints move in different ways, and we've assigned specific terminology to each movement to better describe how joints do. We can perform acts of adduction, midline advancing movements, circumduction, circular movements, rotation, body parts moving around their own axis, supination, the skybound rotation of the forearm, eversion, the movement of the foot sole to the face outward, depression, downwards movement, and flexion, the diminishing of a joint angle. Phew, that was a mouthful. This has been True Facts with Tom, Natasha, Life, and Adriana. We hope you're a tad smarter now.